Man, I would love that, but I don't know how to do it. I would love to have $10,000 a month in sales, but I don't. That is a desire that can manifest. When you truly connect with the emotion behind it, it can manifest. When you don't feel good about something, you say, no way. When you feel so confident in something, you say, I'm going after it. So today we're talking goal setting. And this is because it was a message that kept coming up that I thought, this is perfect because we all maybe actually know, excuse me when I say this, we all have goals. Maybe you don't have a goal. There's a lot of people that I work with that do not have goals at all. They don't know what they want. And so creating clarity around that goal is key. So what's the purpose of a goal? A goal is one, to cause us to grow. A goal is actually not for us to achieve. It's to cause us to grow into something more than we currently are. But you're like, but Kath, I want to achieve the goal. Yes, you're going to move to it, but you need to grow in your goal. So there's three types of goals. There's an A-type goal, a B-type goal, and a C-type goal. So your A-type goal is something that you've already achieved. You living in your current home is a goal that you've already achieved. You having your present job is a goal you've already achieved. You driving your specific car is a goal you have already achieved. You know how to achieve it. You've done it before and you can do it again. So even if you thought, I want to move houses, and you move from the house you're in now, and maybe it's not even an upgrade in a house. Maybe it's just a different location, right? So maybe your house is worth $500,000 and you want to move into a different $500,000 house. And that's your goal. That's actually an A-type goal. It's a goal we already know how to achieve because we're living in the same sort of value, same sort of proposition that we're achieving to strive, right? So it could be you have a rank in your business or sales that you've achieved before, and you say, I want to hit the $1,000 in sales this month, but I've done it before, so I know I can do it again. Once again, A-type goal. That's not a goal that we want to set. That's just something we actually know how to do vibrationally and intellectually, that it's not causing us to grow. A B-type goal would be to say, well, since I live in a $500,000 home, I could probably move up to a $700,000 home, and I'd like it to be in this neighborhood. If I maybe refinance a little bit, if I finagled here or there, like if you look for ways that it could happen. So the B-type goal is attainable because we're putting into practice, if we did a little bit more. Maybe you actually got a side hustle and it created a little income for you. Maybe you got a part-time job. Maybe you sold a couple extra things, which would allow you to move into the B-type goal. So your B-type goal is something that you kind of know how to do if you just added these steps, right? You intellectually know you could attain this goal if you just maybe hustle a little harder, through force, through sheer will, through ingenuity, you could achieve this B goal. So maybe, how we talked about your A goal being $1,000, maybe if I wanted to hit 2,000, 1,500, 2,000, if I just reached out to a couple more people, I could do this. And so that's what we said, a B-type goal. Once again, no real growth. You know how to get there. You know that there's logical steps for us to get there. So what is a C-type goal? A C-type goal is something we do not know how to achieve. We're like, man, I would love that, but I don't know how to do it. I would love to have $10,000 a month in sales, but I don't know how to do that. I've never done it before. I wouldn't even know how to start because truthfully, I've only ever done 1,000. That's like saying I want to move to the $1 million home from my $500,000 home. How am I going to do that? I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's beyond my scope of where I know and what I'm capable of doing. This is a C-type goal. It's something that you don't know how to do. And it's something you grow into. Remember the power of manifestation, the law of attraction. You don't know how the how is going to happen, but the desire is the first thing that you need. So when we go to that C-type goal, we have to actually ask, what is it I desire? What is it that I truly would love, that I don't know how to do? Maybe it's leaving your current job. Maybe it's you're in a job and you think, I would actually like to do this from home. That was me at one point. My C-type goal was I worked for a large manufacturer. And I was running the design team there. And I truthfully wanted to do it from home. And I had no idea how I was going to do it. This is 12 years ago. I had no idea. This is really my first recollection. Actually, it's not. I can look back further. But when I started in this process, I realized that that was something I manifested. Was when I was like, I have no idea. This is a C-type goal. Didn't know it was a C-type goal. I don't know how it's going to happen. And I put it out there. And I went through what we call the terror barrier with when it's you go by faith. You don't have any proof. You just do it. Right? So I ended up leaving my job and I didn't have clients at that point. I just knew I had to do this. And what happened? I had all my clients within a month. As soon as I left, that next week later, I was contacted and I had the income that I needed to be replaced. Hi, Diane. So our C-type goal is something we don't know how. Yeah, Mandy, I never knew what a C-type goal was until you explained it to me. Absolutely. Because we're setting goals that are A and B. We're thinking, well, I did it once, I can do it again. Or if I try a little harder, that I can do it. Because our mentality and our social belief is that if we work really hard, then we can achieve. That success comes with hard work. Success is through our vibrational acts. Success comes from a belief that we have inside of us. Nobody can push you any harder. You have to believe that you can attain it, and then you get into action. So with our desire to create a C-type goal, how do we motivate ourselves to attain that desire? You have to know what you truly want. So I had an incredible conversation with one of my clients today, and this was, once again, when I said I had to show up multiple times. Well, I have this goal, but there was no resident. I know how to achieve it, is what she explained. I know how to achieve it, but I don't. Like, I know how to achieve it because it's a promotion. And so if I did A, B, and C, I'd get promoted to it. But the income that I attach to it is a C-type goal. It doesn't necessarily, they don't necessarily go together. I don't know how to achieve this rank with this income, right? We don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on the C-type goal that is bigger than you know how to attain. So I'm just going to put out there, like, let's just say, I know your goal is to make $100,000 a year in your business, okay? And you don't know how to do that. But if you know you worked really hard, you could get a couple promotions and get there. But still the 100,000, how would you do that? That's a C-type goal. Now, I want you to do is take the desire that attaches to it. Because there's no desire in saying $100,000, or there's no desire in saying I'm a double black diamond triple flipper, right? Like we have a logical step to a rank advancement, and we have, I don't know how to do it to a money goal, but what I want you to do is find the desire behind it. I want you to let go of the rank, and I want you to ask yourself, what would you do with the $100,000? What would that do for you? What is the purpose of it? What do you truly desire? And I always come back to desires with my clients. I always, always do. Because everything stems from desire. You will ultimately manifest into your life what you desire. Even if you haven't written it on a goal card, you may have written something else on a goal card, but whatever you are emotionally involved with, whatever it is, whether that be good or bad, will manifest. You could have a great goal and be fearing the whole time your business is going to go backwards. And what happens? Your business go backwards because you're emotionally involved with that. You could have a little goal, but you truly desire big things and you go after it and you achieve big things. It is what you desire. I have friends who have written things on goal cards and thought they wanted something else, but truly what they desired, and they ended up manifesting that. So what is it you desire? So when you think about the $100,000, what could I do with that? Would it mean that I actually could go on vacations with my kids every year and not worry about how I'm going to pay for it? Would it mean that you get to pay off, the credit card debt? So the feeling behind it, not that you're paying off the debt, that's a bad goal to have in how we place our goals, is to say, I feel financially secure. I feel at peace. I feel rested and taken care of because I know financially I'm abundant. Is it that I know that I could, afford my mortgage payment every month, plus I get to go shopping. I got time for me. I could get my nails done, my hair done. I could go clothes shopping. It's something for me. That is a desire. that can manifest. When you truly connect with the emotion behind it, it can manifest. Okay, so one, something you don't know how to do, but you want and that you truly desire, connect with that desire behind it. And then as well, I want to talk about double binding messages. This is when you set a goal. My goal is to be gold, whatever, gold rank. I want to be gold. But this month, I just want to get 2 new customers. What is it you're saying? Do you want gold or do you want 2 new customers? Hi, Wyona. What do you want? That's a double binding message. It's like, am I coming or am I going? Which one do you want? So you can definitely be, as you're striving for the bigger vision, as you're visualizing the bigger vision, as you're connecting desire through your bigger C-type goal, noticing you're learning as you grow. You're learning how to hit the gold rank. You're learning how to hit the next rank above that. You're learning how to increase your income. You're learning how to get more customers. You're learning how to be a team leader. You're learning how to grow a business. You're learning through those processes and you are achieving things, but ultimately your big goal is where you keep your eye on the prize. Because when we say, you can have tasks, I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to do this. So I want to create a business. So Mandy, I'm going to use you as an example. I want to create this coaching business to help people post-concussion. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this. So I set a plan. My plan is, well, I would like to, I'm going to create a launch. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's a plan, right? But your goal is to ultimately have the coaching business to help these people through the recovery. And that's the thing that we hold true to. We don't say, I want to have this business, but maybe I'd be okay with just doing some side work over here. And that would be okay. That's what I'll go for this month. That's a double binding message. So a lot of people will double bind message when they say, I want to earn $100,000 a year, but this month I'm going to get 5 new customers. And I say, well, what's that? Is that is that equivalent to part of your $100,000 a year? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's probably like a couple $100 and more in sales. No. You're going to hold the vision of the $100,000 no matter what. Without evidence of proof around you. Because what happens is when we do that is that we get emotionally involved with it. And when we get emotionally involved with it, our subconscious is our goal-seeking mechanism. It strives to achieve a goal for you. That's why you're currently where you are and maintaining, because that's where it's set programmed to stay at. So if you want to be at 100,000 and you're only at 50 or even maybe less than that, then we need to vision the 100 and go for that. And create the feelings and emotions around that. And what that'll do is start to get emotionally connected in your body. Your subconscious is where our emotions are held. It won't reject, it can only accept. And this is our driving factor. This is where our beliefs and our behaviors are. And our behaviors are fueled by what we are emotionally connected with. When you don't feel good about something, you say, no way. When you feel so confident in something, you say, I'm going after it. And you get into action without anybody needing to push you, right? So when we start to suppress a goal in our mind that is something we don't know how to achieve, but something we truly desire, and through suppression, we keep on repetition of suppression of this goal of reprogramming our subconscious, your emotions are going to start to change. You're going to start to all of a sudden have these great ideas. You're going to all of a sudden start believing in yourself. And guess what? Things are going to start popping. So when I told you I had multiple messages coming through today on this, I also had another coaching call today where my client said, I've been working on my goal, exactly what I coach you through, the vision. I have a practice that they go through, and I'm creating the behavior of her reprogramming her subconscious. And she did that this month. She really focused in, got really clear on her goal this month. Really focused in on the behaviors that I teach her. What did she do? She doubled her income. How did she do it? She just did. That's the greatest thing when they're like, it just happened. These ideas started popping. I just started doing things. I didn't even care. I did some things that I was afraid to do, but I did them anyway. And boom, she's leveled up. She's progressively getting closer and closer and closer. So what's the next step? Rinse and repeat. Keep on reprogramming the subconscious. Keep on programming the subconscious to set the new target to what you want to achieve, not the old one. Reprogram it so it knows where it's headed, because those beliefs are going to change your behaviors. Your confidence level is going to go up. Your actions are going to go up. Things are just going to start to change for you. You're going to start attracting new things. Your action is going to cause a reaction, right? Law of cause and effect, science. So when we're not in action, we don't create any reaction. And when we're in a really low vibration action, we're getting kind of crappy results. So 3 things. 1, C-type goal. 2, what's the desire behind it? What truly motivates you? What truly inspires you? What is it you really want? And 3, stop focusing on all the other stuff and just get really clear on what it is you do want. If you want help with your goal, let me know. We can do a 30-minute clarity call and I can help you pinpoint in your goal to know what it is you should be achieving. This is Catherine Arkema for our Wednesday Live. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back next week, guys. Have an incredible day.